first memory I have in my whole life is standing next to a friend of my father's. I mentioned him earlier, a guy named Leadbelly. His real name was Hughie Ledbetter. I was 2 years old, standing right, I came up to his knee or something, you know, and he wrote some great songs. Leadbelly was born in Louisiana, 1820-something, or 1880-something, and spent a lot of time as a young man in Texas penitentiary. Got in a fight, somebody died, and he was paying for it. And they let him out, eventually, because he wrote great songs. What a freaking concept! Imagine how many great songs are locked up around the world, you know what I'm saying? And he came to New York, he met my father at some point, and he went on to write songs like Good Night Irene or The Midnight Special, songs that have become part of the fabric of the culture. Nobody even remembers who wrote them now. But I remember standing next to the man, and I thought to myself recently, why would you remember something like that? At 2 years old, you weren't having an intellectual conversation worth recalling. What is it about somebody that you would remember standing next to him for your whole life? And as a kid growing up and singing with his friends like Pete Seeger and others, we always included those Leadbelly songs in all the shows we did. And I'm not letting this night go by without one. And as a matter of fact, it was two years ago, we were down in Louisiana. We had some time off, a few days, and I looked at the band. I said, we're going on a mission from God. They said, oh man, not one of those. I said, yep, we're going to find Leadbelly's grave. And there's no like point of interest on the GPS that says Leadbelly's grave. You got to drive around, you know, looking. So we had the buses and we're driving around. Outside of Shreveport, we drove to a little white church there up on a hill. And in the back of the church, there was a graveyard, and we're walking through it, checking it out. And sure enough, there was a tombstone bigger than all the rest of them. And it said, Hughie Ledbetter, Leadbelly, king of the 12-string guitar. We had found Leadbelly's grave. And they had a big wrought iron gate all around it. And one of the guys in the crew said, they still got him locked up. So we broke that open, got out the 12-string guitar, sat on his grave, you know, just like sitting in his lap like I'd remembered as a kid, and started singing some old songs. And this is one of the old Leadbelly songs I always loved.